Are you recording?
Anna.
A pair of jeans, a shirt or two. We didn't pack as if we weren't going back. It doesn't matter if it's true. I've got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up.
Hello, co-stars. How you all doing? Welcome to our YouTube channel. If you're yet to subscribe, I'll give you a few seconds to do just that. Welcome to the family. All right, guys, this is a relationship platform. We get to talk about family, friendship, love, and all the ships there is in this world. Our mantra on this platform is that God is love. Let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so today what am I going to be talking about? Like the title has stated already, can you go out with your ex? Like, is it right to go out with your ex-friend or your friend's ex? I'm gonna say that again. Is it right to go out with your friend's ex, like my friend's ex-boyfriend, or my ex-friend, like my ex-boyfriend's friend? You know what I'm saying? So guys, I used to hear people say, I can't do that, and then I can do it. People get to complain a lot about this, but I've just come to talk about 3 things why I personally feel there's nothing wrong in going out with your friend's ex or your ex's friend. Don't eat me, don't crucify me, don't eat me, don't crucify me. Just listen to what I have to chill and hear what I have to say. So first of all, why I feel like there's nothing wrong in going out with your ex's friend or your friend's ex is, one, when it is okay. Okay, let me put it this way. When is it okay to go out with your ex's friend or friend's ex? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like my ex friend or my friend's ex. Okay, I mean ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, by the way. So number one reason why I feel like it's going to be okay is if there was no sexual relationship. I mean, but sexual intimacy. Like, I mean, if your ex did not have sex, like your ex did not have sex with you, or your friend did not have sex with her ex. I hope it's not confusing. Anyways, but you understand what I'm saying. So if my friend did not get to have sex with her ex, or my ex did not get to have sex with me, I can go out with either his friend or my friend's ex. What am I trying to say? Most times we get to confuse these things because there has been a sexual intimacy. We all know sex is not just the act of, sex is not just the act of, moving in and moving out. It's way beyond the physical passion, the physical force. It has more to do with body, spirit, and the soul. It has more to do with the blood intertwining. It has more to do with the spirit communing, and all the socializing. So if there has been no sexual intimacy between my friend and her ex, or my ex and his friend, what am I even saying? My ex and his friend, they cannot be a sexual intimacy between them because they are both male. I mean, myself and my ex, I think that's the correct name. If there's been no sexual intimacy between my friend and her ex, and me and my ex, I think it's going to be so smooth to be able to go out with my friend's ex or my ex's friend. Do you get what I'm saying? So if there's been no issue of sex, that has been like, there's nothing wrong. There's really nothing wrong, because most times when we really look at it, it's because there's been a sexual intimacy. That's why there's always so much problem with going out with either your friend's ex or your ex-friend, because there has been sexual intimacy. I think that's one of the reasons. You see, that's why when the Bible told us that, or when the Bible says that do not leave your bed defiled, or leave your bed undefiled, the Bible is doing it for our good. So if you're in a relationship and you're already having sex, and that turns out to be that your ex's friend now turns out to be who you fall in love with, or who is supposed to be your husband, and they're having problem because you've had sex with his friend, that's not cool, because you've already done something wrong that you ought to actually face the consequences. But in a moment or in a situation where sex is not involved, then you would see by yourself that there's actually no big deal in going out with your friend's ex or your your friend's ex or your ex-friend, because there has been no sexual intimacy involved. And the number two reason why I feel like it's okay to go out with your friend's ex or your friend's ex or your ex-friend, god, this thing is quite confusing, is when you were not involved in either the makeup or the breakup. You were not involved in either the makeup or the breakup. What do I mean? If I was the one that introduced my friend to her ex, and I knew how the whole relationship was going, and I ended up, being part of the breakup, then there is going to be a problem somewhere if I end up going out with her ex. But in a situation where I don't have an idea of how they got together, I'm not really even close to the guy, we are just hello, what's up, and we're just cool background friends, and I did not even know how the breakup went, in the sense that I'm not in the middle. It was a breakup that was peculiar to just both of them. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, in a situation whereby I was not involved in the makeup, like I was not the one that introduced both of them together, I didn't know how they got to meet each other, I was not in the making up process, I had no idea. I just know she came one day and said, this is my boyfriend and all, and I'm not included in the breakup as well, in the sense that they got to break up amicably. Like, they did the breakup on their own accord, they know what was wrong, whatever happened, I was not involved in the breakup process. Then it's fine, because I was not involved. Like, I had no intention of actually, like, it's even going to be glaring to your friend that she had no idea, she's not involved in one way, either directly or indirectly. You get? So the moment I have no idea of their makeup, I have no idea of their breakup, then it's fine. Imagine if I didn't even know that it was even her ex-boyfriend, like, right way. Like, just imagine, and then I get to now going out with him and I introduce her. Is that supposed to be a problem somewhere? Guy, I didn't even know that you guys were together, and peradventure and I eventually knew. You've broken up, for crying out loud. Actually, before I used to deal with this thing, because I used to tell my friend, like, imagine if you go out with this guy, Lord, I'll be so pained, I'll be this. But then when I really thought about it, like, I gave it a deep thought. What if that's her husband, for crying out loud, and we didn't have, like, first of all, we didn't have sex was not involved, she wasn't part of the makeup, neither was she part of the breakup, so why should I have a problem with that? Although of course I'll get hurt, but then she kind of get as well get married to him if she's sure that's her husband. So the only reason why I think it's okay to go out with your friend's ex or your ex's friend is this is quite silly, but then if you are sure that that's your partner, like, they used to say there is the one. Me, I would say there are suitable individuals for you, but there is the most suitable. So if you are sure that is the most suitable, and you've probably, one thing I feel like this thing gets people take it overboard is when they don't get to tell their friend or about it. It's even easier when it's your friend's ex, because he has broken up with you, so you don't have a problem with him, you have a problem with his friend. And the moment you can be truthful to his friend that you have gone out with his friend, do you understand what I'm saying? I have an ex, like my ex-boyfriend, his friend likes me. The moment I can be able to tell his friend that, hey, I've gone out with your friend, okay, let me use the word A and B was my ex, A is his friend, and A is now asking me out. The moment I can be truthful to A that I've gone out with B, and this was all that transpired between I and B, and it's cool with it, I have no problem. Where the main problem is going out with my friend's ex, like my girlfriend's ex. That is where the problem is, and it is not a problem in the sense that if you're sure that he is your partner, like, or she is your partner, and you get to call your friend that, okay, like I get to call my girlfriend that, babe, this guy is asking me out, and I've tried to think about it, and I'm really sure that he's my partner. You talk to her, two things are going to happen. It's either she agrees and she's like, okay, fine, but I'm not going to be like, I'm not super cool with you, but then it's fine. Or she tells you can go ahead, but we are no longer friends. See, for someone who is really your friend, and if sex did not happen between them, one, I'm really particular about this sex thing, because if sex did not happen between them, it's way easier. If sex did not happen between them, one, if you are not part of the makeup and breakup, two, I'm telling you honestly, the moment you can really calm down and explain to her that so is happening, and I think that he is my partner, we really love each other, she's actually going to have issues with me for the first few minutes or month, care about, but afterwards she's going to just come to the realization and accept it. Do you get? So that's why it's more advisable to, you know, try to not go against if you're a Christian especially, try to stick with abstinence. And if you're not a Christian, I'll implore you to actually try abstinence. If you've had sex before, you can try celibacy. These things are really for our advantage eventually, because sex causes a whole lot of drama that could have been avoided if it has not been included. Do you get what I'm saying? So if I've not had sex with my ex's, if I've not had sex with my ex, if my friend has not had sex with her ex, if I was not part of the makeup and breakup between my friend and her ex, and if I can sincerely come out clean to my friend and tell her what's happening, I think it's okay to go out with her ex, or to go out with my ex's friend. In fact, that one is really not an issue. The main issue is going out with my friend's ex. She gets. I don't think there's an issue. You see, I used to feel like nobody can go out with none of my friends. Go out with my ex. You know what I'm saying? But then when I think about it, I'm like, okay, they can. But I personally would not want to go out with my friend's ex, my friend's ex, because I don't want drama. But I'm just saying that if peradventure you are in this situation, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying if you are, okay, what I'm saying is if you are in this situation where you seem to be in a relationship with your friend's ex, I think you need to check these 3 things out. Did they have sex together? Were you part of the makeup and the breakup? And have you honestly come out to tell your friend? Peradventure they've had sex together, then that's another ball game entirely, where you guys need to sit down, talk about it, and really ask yourself, are you interested in this drama? Because first of all, aside the fact that you know that they've had sex, images are going to play in your head, especially when your girlfriend is somebody that you've seen her nakedness times without number. So if you are in this situation where your friend's ex is now someone trying to be in a relationship with you, I think if these 3 things are checked, like it's okay. Personally, if you think you want my opinion, personally, I don't think I would love to. I don't want the situation where I get to go out with any of my friends' ex. But if you are in that situation, because this is life and things happen, you get. So if you are in that situation, it's actually okay. Honestly, very okay, very, very okay. There's nothing wrong in it. Don't let anybody peruse you. Don't let anybody cajole you. Honestly, especially when these 3 things are in check. They'll call you names. As long as you know, honestly, you need to be honest with yourself. As long as you know that you're not part of the makeup and breakup, they've not had sex, and you can come out clean to tell her and explain yourself, honestly, you're good to go. I know this is going to be very controversial. People are going to eat me hard, but honestly, I think it's actually okay to go out with your friend's ex, or to go out with your ex-friend, if these 3 things are in place. You get what I'm saying? Alright guys, that is that on today's video. If you're yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe, share with friends, comment, because that's the only way I can get to have conversations with you guys. Comment and give me a thumbs up if you love the video. Bye.
The world is waiting up.